When Phyllis Diller canceled a San Francisco club date in 1958, 3 college boys were called to fill the bill. And as luck would have it, our luck that is, an astute A&R man was in the house and signed them on the spot. As to their latter successes, one of the group's members said, "We never called ourselves folk singers. We started off playing calypso music, and we took our name from Kingston, Jamaica. And to this day, not one of us has ever been there. We did folk-oriented music, but we did a lot of things along with it. And they didn't know how to categorize us. So Capitol Records called us folk singers. So Capitol Records called folk singers and gave us credit for starting the folk boom. They even won a Grammy in the country category. So whatever they wanted to call us was fine, just as long as they paid us too. We were all college students. Let's watch a tribute to these reluctant leaders of the folk revolution.
Hi, I'm Dave Guard.
I'm Bob Shane.
I'm Nick Reynolds.
They led the mid-century folk music renaissance, inspiring countless imitators and charting the course for conscientious roots rockers like Bob Dylan and the Byrds. Featuring founding members Bob Shane, Nick Reynolds, and Dave Guard, the Grammy-winning Kingston Trio laid the groundwork for the 1960s protest movement, with songs that celebrated the triumphs and tragedies of America's working class. Signed to Capitol Records, the trio's definitive 1958 recording of the folk classic Tom Dooley became a gold-certified hit, catapulting the trio to international stardom and eventually landing the group on the cover of Life magazine.
I'm a roving gambler, I gamble all around. Whenever I see a deck of cards, I lay my money down.
Recruiting singer-songwriter John Stewart in 1961, the trio continued its hit streak, charting blue-collar ballads like Greenback Dollar and Where Have All the Flowers Gone? From the 1950s to the 60s, the trio released a number of acclaimed albums on Capitol, including Close Up, College Concert, Something Special, and New Frontier. The trio regrouped for a 1982 concert that was shot for a PBS special. The Kingston Trio and Friends reunion featured founding members Shane, Reynolds, and Guard performing together for the first time since 1961, with every member who had ever performed as part of the Kingston Trio appearing that night.
So here we are in the Tijuana jail.
In recognition of their exhilarating artistry and their influence on folk, pop, rock, and Americana, the Recording Academy presents the Lifetime Achievement Award to the Kingston Trio.
Every day, gonna let my little light shine.
Please welcome to the stage, representing their husbands, Gretchen Guard, Leslie Reynolds, Buffy Stewart, and original member Bob Shane of the Kingston Trio.
Thank you. I'd like to read your notes. Words. I'm very, very honored to be receiving this on behalf of my incredibly talented and sweet husband, Nick, and on behalf of our family, many of whom are here today. I can't see them, but Josh and Susan and Lucy and Taylor, Melissa and Johnny, and Vicki and Joey. And Nick was extremely humble, as anybody who knows him remembers. And he would be quite honored to be in the company of these incredible awardees tonight. He said that singing with the Kingston Trio was a spiritual experience and also more fun than any human being should ever get to have. And so he never really looked for recognition. He felt like he was always the privileged one. I'd like to thank the members of the Kingston Trio Legacy Project who've been working with Buffy and me tirelessly over the last year to figure out a number of avenues and vehicles to ensure the Kingston Trio's legacy is anchored in American musical history. Al Jardine is here tonight. He's part of that group. Gus Russo, Carrie Joels, Bill Bush, a number of other people, Timothy Schmidt. So I thank all of them, and mostly I thank David and John and Nick and you, Bob. I thank you very much for always singing from your hearts and for making the most incredible music and always telling your truth, even if you did defy categorization, and for inspiring people all over the world to pick up their guitars and banjos and sing their own songs. So thank you.
This is much better than the first record we got. With our first album, one of the things fell off the plaque. So I put it on the turntable, and the first song was Dean Martin singing Volare. In the old days, they used to just take a little metal master out of the thing and put some gold on it and put your own thing on it, and that was it. So I tried another one. Got Mickey Cat sings at bar mitzvahs. I've had a great time in this life, and still am. My statement for today is I intend to live forever. So far, so good. But this is the thing that I bought the name in 1976 so I could keep it going and keep people happy. And we've done this for many, many years now, including the current group with a bunch of guys out, good friends of mine who are all out right now. They're in Florida playing concerts every night. And so we just try to keep this thing going and make people happy. And we even have a Kingston Trio fantasy camp. I'm not sure what the fantasy is, but
Mahalo, Bobby. On behalf of Dave Guard, I would like to thank the Recording Academy on behalf of all of his children and grandchildren. He would be so happy to know that they're all musicians. Thanks.
It's such a beautiful honor. I thank the Academy for this wonderful, wonderful award. And I accept it on behalf of my wonderful husband, John Stewart, along with his children, Michael, Jeremy, Amy, and Luke, and his grandchildren, Tyler, Mia, Emily and Canyon, and Austin and Brennan. And I am so happy that the Kingston Trio is being recognized for their beautiful music that they have given to the world and inspired the world and will continue to inspire generations to come. I wish my husband were here in person, but I know that he is here in spirit along with Nick and Dave and Bobby. I'm sure glad you're here in person. Thank you.